your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubt and out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it. Never let go, stand tall and hold tight. Overcoming obstacles is the objective in life. Doubters all the night, and unto them you shine bright. Cause inside your head, on goes the light. Ignite. Find the intuition upon the stars in the night that glisten. To you they listen, to be you it's them that are wishing. When your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubt and out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it. When your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubt and out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it. Never let go, stand tall and hold tight. Overcoming obstacles is the objective in life.
Whew, it's been a long time. Alright, so since the last episode, Alana and I went back to Atlanta for a second time after going to South Carolina, and this time I would say I had a lot of fun after I talked about everything that I had going on with her and all the issues that I had. For me, it was fine, and I was able to put most things past me and just, enjoy the rest of my time there. So the first night we got back, we went out. And it was pretty cool. I have a friend who lives in Atlanta who's actually now, I guess, a promoter. And so he was inviting us to a lot of parties, and they were doing like their own little dances, which was kind of cool too to see. And I was just thinking, I was like, yo, you guys definitely like sit down and practice that on the low. Like there's no way that you guys just come to a club and you just hear a song and you start grooving like that. I was like, damn, I need to get on that wavelength. I'm trying to have me and my friends do that. Like, what's up? Like, what's the vibe? Like, where y'all at? Like, what we doing? And yeah, Atlanta was just crazy. One night when we were going out, they were just doing donuts in the parking lot for like literally a full 5 minutes, and that was just crazy. The cops came and everything too. We were just sitting in the car, we were like, ooh, maybe we should go in now. The best part of our round 2 in Atlanta definitely had to be the Trap Museum. That was so much fun. And when we went to the Trap Museum, we did the Trap Room first. And unfortunately, they didn't let us record the inside, but listen, it was fun.
You to enjoy this experience as well. So there's no recording, no taking pictures. So baby girl, you can put that right hand phone up and...
They were really kind of like rude, but like in a joking way. But yeah, that experience was really cool. So after the Trap Room, we explored the Trap Museum, and we went inside and we took some really nice pictures and whatnot. And yeah, we just had a good time exploring the Trap Museum, just seeing like what was in there and what was going on. Now, when you go into the Trap Museum, it's literally like a whole experience. Like, you walk through, like there's different rooms, like it's like a trap house in a sense, but you're like in a museum, if that makes sense. So we walked through, we were exploring all the different rooms. They have like actors throughout the whole entire building. There was like a grandmother in the front who was ready to greet us. I had to take a pit stop and see my girl Cardi's little memorial, or not memorial, but fucking like exhibit. I don't know, it's not the museum, so I guess her museum exhibit at the Trap Museum. The worst part about Atlanta Part 2 was probably when Alana got the keys locked in the car, and I just didn't know what to do. I was freaking out a little bit and a little scared too, because I knew we had stuff in the car that we shouldn't have in a rental. And so whatever, I was like, fuck, we're gonna have to call a locksmith. But then she called Enterprise, and they came over within like minutes with some AAA, and they helped us get unlocked. So Alana and I are standing by the car and basically waiting for this guy to like break in and let us in. And he's doing his little thing, he's in there, and then the car alarm goes off. We get in and we're like, good, peace. Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, pretty much after that, Alana got sick really, really bad. Like, we had made a couple days to plan to go to the pool by our hotel, because we're like, oh, the pool's open, like, bet, let's spend a day there, like, let's have some fun. So we extended our stay in Atlanta because we were supposed to go back to South Carolina, but we extended our stay because we wanted to go to the pool. But Alana got sick and she was like in bed and just like not feeling well at all. And so, you know, I like asked her, I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? She was just like, no, I'm just gonna sleep here. I just wanna lay down. So I let her sleep, I let her do her thing. I had a couple days at the pool, but long story short is that she just wasn't getting better. The trip was coming to an end. She had her cousin come pick her up. They went back to South Carolina, and then I ended my trip a little bit early, and I went to ATL airport the next day because, yeah, the trip was basically over.
Train is arriving. Please stand clear of the doors.
So ATL airport is basically huge. So after I dropped off the rental car, I had to literally take a shuttle train just to get to the actual airport part. That's not even to go to like the planes. That's like to even get through security. Like I still had to do that part. And so despite ATL being my now #1 most hated airport, I made it through and I got on my flight and I was off to Boston.
But I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like.
When I got back, life, I would say, kind of got a little boring, and that's why I haven't been recording as much. I was staying with my cousin for a little bit, and then I came back home. But I have some more interesting stuff coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna be leaving my house pretty soon too, so that should be interesting. And I mean, I don't like to sneak peek too much what's coming up in episode 4, or the next episode in general. You're just gonna have to watch and find out because I really don't know.
Every single day, I'm gonna